We're making juicy and delicious Big Mac bowls that are low carb and high in protein. They're loaded with all the classic flavors, served over crisp lettuce and topped with my creamy, healthy Big Mac sauce. Hello, my name is Nicole Bonilla, and if you love healthier recipes to our favorite foods, then you are in the right place. To brown our meat, we're gonna start by bringing our skillet to medium heat. And I really like using my hex-clad hybrid pan because it gives you the best of both non-stick and stainless steel. And then I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of some light olive oil. And then I'll just rotate my pan to coat the bottom. And then we're carefully gonna add in 1 pound of ground beef. Now you're welcome to jot down these ingredients as we go along, or you can click on the link that's in the video description below. And that will take you through the full recipe that has nutrition facts, ingredients and substitutions, as well as frequently asked questions. Then we're gonna toss in 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, and a few dashes of black pepper. And then I'll just go around and break up the meat with my spatula and mix in the seasonings. And then for even more flavor, I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now it's been several minutes and I no longer see any pink in the meat, so we know this is done. We'll go ahead and turn off our heat. And then I've just taken a plate and lined it with some paper towels. And then we'll just transfer our meat to the plate. And having the paper towel on the plate helps to drain off any excess fat. To make this healthier version of Big Mac sauce, we're gonna start with Greek yogurt as our base. So in a small bowl, I'm gonna add half a cup of some full-fat Greek yogurt. Next, we'll add 2 tablespoons of some avocado oil, but you could also use light olive oil. Next, I'm gonna use a teaspoon of mustard powder, but you could also use jarred mustard. And for a touch of natural sweetness, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. You could also use honey. And for a little tang and flavor, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, but you could use white vinegar instead. And for seasonings, we're going to add half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and half a teaspoon of paprika. Then we'll add about 1/4 teaspoon salt and a dash of pepper. And then we simply stir it together until it's well combined. Now to build our Big Mac bowl, we're gonna start with our lettuce greens, and you could use spinach or kale. I really like using a nice green spring mix. You could also use chopped up iceberg lettuce, but I find that it has the least amount of flavor. So I'm gonna layer this just like I would a Big Mac. So I'm gonna start with my juicy meat and then add some shredded cheese, and you can use any variety that you like. And then I'm gonna add a couple pickles, as well as some gorgeous cherry tomatoes. And for a little more flavor, I'm gonna add just a few chopped up red onion. Of course, you could skip that. And adding avocado is always a good idea. So I'm gonna add a few diced avocado on top. And last but not least is our Big Mac sauce dressing. And it is ready to enjoy. That tastes so good. You get so much flavor in that seasoned meat, and then the cheese melted into it is so good. And I love all the freshness coming in from the vegetables and the creaminess from the avocado. And of course, that Big Mac sauce just seals the deal. And if you could use more healthy inspiration on a regular basis, I invite you to join my email list. All you have to do is click on the link in the description below, and that is the best way for us to stay connected. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me today in my kitchen. And I have also included the link to this full recipe, and it is in the video description below. And that takes you to my website, gentletummy.com. And I also invite you to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I cannot wait to have you hang out with me again in my kitchen.